Hello guys, this is Real Marshim now, back with another video, and today in this video, this is going to be such a long video for me to make, and this is going to be a Q&A video for you guys, and also it's going to be like a very super long Q&A video, requesting like you guys' questions of like what I've been getting up to recently, and also what I've been doing while I've been gone for so long. So if you guys want to see and sit tight, and make sure you guys, if you want to see more videos, subscribe for these videos. And also don't forget to use code MASHCHANGE for an iron shop. We appreciate the heck out of you guys for using our sort code. We appreciate the heck out of you. And also don't forget to join the Rogue server, links down in the description. You can help support the channel at the same time. Let's start straight into the video. Now people keep requesting me like to make these new Q&A videos, because I think people think they're very, very helpful, and people just think, yeah, I mean, they're very good and they're very, very helpful. So, and they're very, very good. Sometimes they're quite hard to make, compared to my normal social media videos. But other than that, I mean, let's dive into this. Now, this is a first question that I keep asking, that I keep getting, is that how you been feeling the last couple, am I been feeling recently? Now, okay, guys, this might be very, very sensitive, but the truth is, guys, I've not been feeling the greatest. And I've been told a couple of reasons why. There's like 3 reasons for this. And number one, and you may know the rain I've been getting, why has Master Game been acting so weird the last couple of months, throughout 2024 even, because the truth is that some people move on to bigger and better things, which I'm doing now. But the truth is that I'm actually sick of a lot of my secondary school friends, general guys, and I'm pretty sure loads and loads of people are I mean, you'd be sick of some of your secondary school friends, and it all stems down to the way they've been acting. And you guys, you got to keep in mind that some people are not going to be the same as they used to be, which I do get. I mean, some people are not going to be the same as they used to be. But we need to keep in mind, guys, that not every single, friendship lasts forever. Not every single, not everyone wants to be your friend anymore, and all that being stuff. It all keeps happening into thin air, and I don't know what it is. And I've not been feeling great because of that, as well, and also 2 other things I may talk about in a minute. And also why I've been gone for so long from this channel again, and it has been a very, very long time, and 2024 has been a long rollercoaster ride for me, let me tell you. And it really has, guys. It really has, because I feel like 2024 has not been the greatest of years for me, and I feel like people do really want to treat you nice. Some people want to treat you horribly, which I do get. But the truth is, guys, that if you're making a video about it on YouTube, you guys, because you're just telling it to your fans, aren't you? I mean, people, you have fans on YouTube, and you guys, you guys are the biggest fans in the world. You guys mean a lot to me. You guys are like my family, and I really do appreciate the heck out of you guys a lot. Every single subscriber counts, and every single follower counts of mine, and it really does. I'm talking about that sensitive topic, which I may get to in a minute. And some people may, I mean, it's not a thing to laugh and joke around about, because this is definitely terrible, and this is definitely happening to me, and it is also family related as well, which I think is kind of a sad thing, sad time at the moment. And this is the reason I've not been feeling the greatest of all time, and I feel like I want to upload you guys these Q&A videos. Just to summarize, I've been feeding the last couple of months, maybe a year and a half. For next time, I'm not saying year and a half, but I mean, I'd probably say the last couple of months maybe have been very hectic for me recently, and it's not been. And yeah, I do agree with that, but I mean, it's not been, and it's not. I've not been feeling great. It's like, guys, I mean, someone requested it in a competition in my live stream the other day, and a lot of people said, yeah, I mean, it is, and I've not been feeling great, guys. I mean, I've not been in the greatest of moods recently as well. I've not been feeling great. I've been getting upset a couple of times, and it's not been a catastrophic thing, and it is something sad you really need to think about. But other than that, I want to tell you guys, this it, and it's not a laughing or joking matter. So don't, make sure you guys subscribe to make you feel bad, because I really do appreciate that. And apart from that, I've been feeling good here and there, but other than that, I've not been feeling great this year. I mean, thank you for for asking that question, whoever it is. leave your opinion name in the comment section of that video on my video when it's uploaded. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I've not been feeling the greatest, but I mean, luckily that did answer your question. So yeah, very good question to ask. I mean, I've not been feeling the greatest, but that's what it is. Right, next question. When did you break up from college? Okay, guys, this is a good. This is actually a very good. It's one of the better questions I keep getting, and this is definitely a question which a lot of people do really feel like, and it is a very good question. I actually break up from college around about the end of June time. Well, no, sorry, my mind's getting muddled up. The mid June. Because what it was, basically, I've been very busy with college recently. I've been like very busy with college. I've been like, messing about like different types of stuff. I've been like, getting things done, which is probably, the best way to go. But I probably would say, yeah, I mean, I'm very busy at a particular moment because I did start work recently as well. With a, weekend job, whatever. So I did start that recently. That makes it even more busy, which I think is also a very good thing as well, which I may touch upon in a minute. But I did finish college around about mid-June time, around that like the 15th or 16th of June of this year, because basically what all my friends were doing, basically when they were like getting done with like coursework and all being such, so basically we only had like I think April was like the busiest month for me, and maybe like May or April was like the busiest month of college ever, because we had loads of like coursework to do and get all that done and dusted. I've been finishing mine like a lot as well. I mean, I finished all mine now, so I mean luckily it's all getting done and dusted, which I think is also a very good thing as well. And a lot of my college friends have been getting their like coursework done as well, which I think is also a very good thing to keep in mind. But like I keep saying, like it is a very good thing to keep in mind, because when you break up for college, like it doesn't matter like if you break up from like secondary school, like you finish GCSEs like we did last year, and then you have like a very good break till like September when college starts. I mean that's like what I did last year, but this year I'm actually staying on another year, guys. And what the fuck? I mean, I told you guys, like in my previous videos that I'm technically studying business level 2. Now I did enroll for the level 3 course recently, which is like very good, and some of my college friends are actually staying on, which is also a very good thing. So luckily I'll be with some of the same people, some different people that we meet that I may meet here and there. But other than that, it is a very good thing, and I'm definitely moving on to like bigger and better things now. I'm focused on bigger and better things, and yeah, I mean it is a very good thing. So I'm actually turned 18 on September, which I think is kind of crazy. Really think about it, because when you're 18, when you really realise that you really turn to an adult, you want to do that adult stuff, like you go out with your friends, which I'm really signed up, which I've been quite doing a lot recently. And it is a very good thing to go out with your friends, and also like try and process, like tell me how you've been feeling. That's what I've been contacting my college friends quite a lot, because my college friends always they always show a lot of respect for me, which I think is also a very good thing. And it is a triple XL type story, actually, triple XL type story, because I have noticed that a couple of my secondary school friends have been been unfriending me like from like social media and like whatever stuff, which is I don't really care about, to be honest. All I care about is how my college friends have been feeling. And yeah, I mean, if you're secondary school and you've been watching this video, you may not like the things I may say about you in this video. So I don't really want to I don't want to be mean or irk you the wrong way. And yeah, I mean, I'll just say in a minute, but I would need to open out my cautions have been supporting for me. And then if you want to be jealous, then for the rest of your green life, then I'll mention that in a minute. And it's a very very big thing, actually, because I mean with college, I mean you do honestly get some nice people, but luckily I've not had any issues with my college friends. They've all been very nice to me. They're so loving, they're so kind, they're so open, and that's the reason why I love like talking to them every single day to see how they're feeling, because they always care about how you feeling. Like they always like make you feel better in like different situations. which I think is a very, very good thing, and people may think it's a very good thing as well, because what you really think about it, guys, that it is a very, very good thing when you go to college because it's a more grown up environment, and honestly, thank goodness I'm like literally staying on another year because I think it's a very, very good thing, and it is a very good thing, busy, very good thing in itself, and which I think is also a very good thing. So you can do like different courses there. I think they do like hair and beauty, which most of the girls do, like hair and beauty. Some people do, some girls do business. Some people do health and social care, esports, which I think is like a gaming like technology course or something, and business altogether, and also like a bunch of other courses as well, which I think is also a very good thing, like different like sporting courses they like offer, which I think is also a very good thing as well in it itself. And it is a very good. Like, that's what I was saying about the courses. Yeah, it is a very good thing because I'm currently studying business level 2, which I think is a. It was I think when I first went to college level 3 when I first keep getting my words hold up today. When I first went to college in September last year, I had no idea what was going on because the choice of you. As soon as I explained about what was going on, people just think, oh yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna get straight out the bank. I'm gonna get straight out the I'm gonna get straight out straight off the rip, and people just think, yeah, I mean, college is a very, very good thing. It's a very, very more environment. It's a more calm environment as well than secondary school, which I think is also a very good thing. And it is kind of bad in secondary school, really, if you really think about it, because I mean, if you compare college friends and secondary school friends, you'll notice a massive, like a massive increase in the amount of like people that are nice there, which I think is also a very good thing. And I don't mean it horribly, but again, I just think college is way better because it's a more grown environment and people are more nicer, which is also a very good thing. And people just think, yeah, I mean, when I first went to college last year, I had no idea what the course was about. So I mean, you have like different business teachers. You can call them by their first or second name now, which I think was which I think is very, very good as well. And you can, I mean, when you started secondary school, you don't really like call teachers by their first name. You can just call them by their like surname, which I think is kind of okay. But I was like, okay, sure. But again, in college, you can actually call teachers by their first name, which I think is also a very good thing. Which I've also a very good thing itself because you can actually call teachers. Say something like you need help with the work or something, or you'd like the course up and it's all like the content needs to be explained. Then obviously you can call teachers by the first name now, which I think is a very good thing. And it's just something that kind of fits well like for most people as well. And honestly, like the amount of people that I met at college is they are all very lovely. They're all very, very nice. They're very kind. They're very loving. They're very considerate. They're very open when they speak to you. So I think it's also a very good thing, and you also listen to each other as well, which I think is also a very good thing because, I mean, with secondary school friends, they just don't really listen to it. Some of them don't really care. Well, which I'll get to in a minute. Why I've not been uploading that long and that much anymore to be honest, because of what the things that they've been doing to me purely, and which I think is kind of terrible. And also, it is a very, very good thing, like to like open up and just be with people that that really care about you, the ones that really that love you for like who you are, like for your true self, like who care about your true self and that being stuff, which I think is also a very good thing, and it is a very good thing, and I really hope that continues to streak this year, which I'll be staying on another year. And I did enroll for level 3 course, which I think is, as I said to you guys before, it is more harder than level 2, but what you got to keep in mind is that people will find coursework very, very hard. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, a lot of my college, I mean, when I was like doing level 3, a lot of my college friends were finding it so hard. People were thinking, oh yeah, it is kind of hard. But once you get used to the course, you'll find it even more easier. Like I did. I mean, I found the coursework more easier, and it is more, and it is a pretty good. It is a very, very good. I think it's probably the best course I've done. Business, really, to be really honest, I think it's the best vocational course I've ever done, and it is a very, very good thing, and it is way better than like them other courses in college. I think Hair and Beauty has like a lot of like hard like pieces of coursework as well, which I do believe in itself is a very good, very like hard. It is kind of hard time to view because I mean people keep telling me most of the girls that I know in college do Hem Beauty. Majority of people that do Hem Beauty, they do like different like type of like practical element. There's like more practical elements to it, which I think like on one of their coursework they said like they're like naming like different types of objects, name different types of objects, what you do, and like for like different types of hair extensions, different types of you guys know what I mean. And a lot of people think, yeah, I mean, it is pretty hard, but what you guys need to keep in mind is that, and keep in the back of your head, is that I feel like it is kind of hard times coursework. I mean, once you get the content out of the way, once you listen to the teacher and take notes of things, this is when you really start to get the content at you, and it's really starts to enter your brain, and you know what to do for the actual coursework. And coursework has been, I'm not saying coursework will definitely get harder. And I did get told by one of my college friends that level 3 is more like exam based rather than coursework based, which I think is very, very good, because when you start level 3, they're going to start throwing exams at you, which I think is going to be, which is like more revision and more like more advanced knowledge, like even to like not even forget about even at the end, which I think is also a very, very good thing. And people may think, yeah, level 3 is more hard than level 2, but because some people have finished their coursework early, like I do remember like some of my like some of my friends that do like motor vehicle course, like carpentry, some did finish their coursework quite early, which I think someone did finish at around about March time, which I think is kind of is really, really early. I mean, we didn't finish till about mid-June. So like, I mean, obviously I've been like off college for almost 2 months now, which I think is kind of crazy. I mean, look how quick that all that stuff's gone, and it is kind of a a good thing at times, because it is kind of, because you get time to relax, you get time to like go out with friends. I mean, we're just going to go on holiday this year, but I mean, I don't think my brain is in the right place to even like, I'm only focusing on on like work now. I'm mainly focusing on like getting stuff ready for like college next year. I'm mostly like getting ready so mind is mainly focusing on like mainly the pure exam elements of level 3, which I think is going to be good. And also coursework may be a bit harder at times, which I don't really mind. I mean, I like business as well. If it's like GCSEs, then obviously I wouldn't be excited for it. If it's business, then obviously I'm really excited for it. I mean, for the amount of like course that they throw at you, which I think is also a very good thing in itself. But yeah, I mean, luckily that does answer your question there, and hopefully that does answer your question. I keep getting words say, but I keep getting my head distracted. Yeah, hopefully that does answer your question. Whoever you are, pin that comment in the end of the video. Right. Next question. Oh, okay. Let me summarize this. What is your least favourite skin in Fortnite, and why is the skin so weak? Blah blah blah. Okay, so if you guys don't know, like if you guys are not pointing to a video, like, and I made numerous videos about like rare skins, rare cosmetics, and also rare, like you guys know, like I make like different types of like rare skin videos, like rare emotes when they're gonna make a return, all that being stuff. And also some of these emotes are actually getting very rare now, and I may talk about these in a minute. But I will make a new video on that, and I will try and make it, because you guys keep requesting me to make a update video about these like rare cosmetics. So yeah, I will definitely make a video. Maybe like next time after this video, I probably will upload like more of these like rare cosmetic videos for you guys, if you guys don't know. And you guys also keep requesting me to make a update, like I'd go on TikTok and I'd use TikTok in 2024 video as well, which I will do after the rare emotes and rare cosmetics video and Fortnite video. So yeah, I mean otherwise I'll get into that first. But my least favourite skin in the game is probably the Rue skin. Now, honestly guys, I don't really like the skin that much. I mean, if you guys don't know, this is my actual least favourite skin in the game. My number one favourite skin in the game is Renegade Raider. This is actually my main skin that I use every single day. Actually, I think most of you guys know that I mostly use the skin. This is my main skin that I use pretty much every single time I stream or something. And a lot of people do actually, a lot of you guys do actually stream type me using the skin, which I think is also kind of weird at the same time. And yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. But my actual least favorite skin in the game, in the entire game Fortnite, is actually the Rue skin. Now, guys, if you guys don't know like what the Rue skin is, and like Ushi, she's basically that spy, like one of those spy in Chapter 2 season, Fortnite Chapter 2 season 2 was like so long ago now, it's not even funny. And Fortnite Chapter 2 season 2 was like 4.5 years ago back, which I think is kind of crazy now. I mean, to think back, it's that long ago, it's kind of crazy. And it is one of my, and it's also, she was a spy that matched the Fortnite storyline in Chapter 2 season 2. And this skin's not been out for over 1,500 days plus, and it only came to Unshot one time. And the reason why it only came to Unshot one time, because it didn't sell too well maybe. And it's not really that, because it did kind of have a lot of controversy. I mean, I do remember when the skin first released, a lot of people think it looked like some sort of like, Nazi from some sort of like, historical event, which kind of did cause a lot of like, controversy, and it caused a lot of backlash. So I feel like that's the actual reason why this Fortnite skin has not made a return, and it has not made its way to the Fortnite Iron Shop. And I'm pretty sure it may never will. So I mean, if you guys have that skin, just to let you know, it's kind of rare now. But it will make it, because it did get an update Lego style to match the Fortnite Iron Shop. So it kind of can make a return now. But it is kind of banned, because I mean, I'm gonna say if skins like have like a lot of controversy built them, obviously YouTubers like myself and my friends, and also other Fortnite YouTubers can't use it in a Fortnite locker bundle because of all the controversy that the skin has. So I mean, it was a good skin when it first came out, but I mean, I think the skin kind of blistered from my list. You guys know what I mean, because you have your favourite skins and your least favourite skins, and this one's my least favourite. So I mean, it is definitely one of the weakest skins, probably one of the more blandest skins I've ever seen in my life, actually, to be really honest. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that does answer your question. And yeah, I mean, back to what I was saying about rare skins and cosmetics. I mean, yeah, I mean, some of these cosmetics are actually getting very, very rare now, and I don't really see that many people these emotes anymore. And there are some emotes that were released recently in Chapter 5 that are getting very, very rare, and also some chapter 4 emotes that are getting rare that were released in last chapter are getting very, very rare now. Just like the Quick Soul. I mean, let me talk about this emote. This is actually my, it used to be Crazy Ball, my favourite Arctic emote, but now it's the Quick Soul. I do think the Quick Soul has got a bit more of a, funky tune to it. I think it's got a bit more of catchy music, which I think is also very good as well. And it is kind of getting rare. It's not bad for like 500 days, so it is kind of getting rare. 400 or maybe 500 days now. And it only came to Unshot twice. So we only have like a, one opportunity to buy it, and that's all. I feel like the reason why the emote has not made its way into Fortnite Unshot, because it didn't sell too well, or maybe not a lot of people didn't actually buy it. So I mean, it is a very, very emote which a lot of people do really, really like to return. And I mean, in my opinion, I don't really blame these people for like even because this emote's actually very sick. And what do I mean by sick is that this emote's actually really, really good in that type of instance as well, which I think is also a very, very good thing. So if you want Seamote to return, make sure you look out for it in the shop. Make sure you guys use code MasterGame if you really want to. Make sure you guys use code MasterGame for 9 shop. We appreciate it. Okay, guys, use my code. But yeah, hopefully that does answer your question. And yeah, it is one of my least favorite skins in the game. Rue. I mean, Rue is just one of the more blandest skins in the main. It did kind of match the storyline. I know Fortnite was trying to bring more of a different type of outfit concept, but I mean, I don't know. The Rue skin doesn't really appeal to me as much. I mean, I do know some friends that really like skin, that really like using it in like fashion shows or death runs. Then obviously, yeah. I mean, if you want to use it, then obviously you do you. But I mean, it just doesn't really appeal to me anymore. It used to appeal to me way back when it was released. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of rare now. I mean, to be honest, may never make a return. But I mean, it's not the end of the world or anything. But it is kind of rare to everyone else. I might fund it, but I don't really know. Hopefully it does answer your question. Right, next question. I'm not going to be doing, by the way, FYI, all these questions, I'm only going to do some questions in this video, because I mean, you guys requested me to a part 3, and this is part 3, and yeah, I'm not going to be doing like all these questions. I've got like 15 questions, so I'm not going to be doing all of them in this video. I'm going to be doing something that really do stand out to me, that really guys like really got that you guys keep asking me type to do. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing like all of them in this video, but there's going to be like a load of them like in a more separate video, guys. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe for the bell, please. Make sure you guys don't miss any more bangers on the channel. And yeah, other than that, I mean, let's get into the next question. Okay, this does make sense. Okay, right. So the next question is, what is your favorite? What is your actual favorite Fortnite live event ever? And if, oh god, these questions are about Fortnite. It's kind of crazy. What's your favorite live event ever in Fortnite? Okay, this is a tough question. This is actually a tough question. I mean, whoever says this question, I mean, okay, you're giving me a tough question. Let me think, because I mean, there are so many live Fortnite live events that are very very like monumental. I think the Travis Scott live event was a very good live event. I mean, way back in Chapter 2, Season 2, that was a very good live event. The Black Hole live event way back in Chapter 1, Season X, that was actually lit. I mean, that was very sick. I'm talking like, it's almost 5 years. That's a 5-year anniversary. In that live event, it was kind of crazy. I do remember, like, you know, when we was playing, I do remember me and my friends was shooting back in the day, and we was like playing that live event, and we was playing in the live event. I do remember like the 0 point like getting sucked in. Like 0 point is actually, you know, the source of energy. It's a source of energy that, you know, teleports things and makes people lose their memory and all that big stuff. Yeah, I do remember like the 2 point like no teleporting us into like the new map, and you get like, you know, there was like a Fortnite. I think the Fortnite was actually, you know, like down in like there was like Fortnite downtime like for like 2 days. It was like on the 30th of October 2019 even. So it's like, God, it's like longer. It was like 4.5 years ago, approaching 5. It's kind of crazy. Which is in itself, and yeah, it was a very good. It was a very very good, you know, type of live event. I mean, it was a very good monumental live event because it took us into a new chapter, which I think was very good. Way in Chapter 2, and I think Chapter 2 was a very good chapter as well. I think it had its ups and downs, obviously, but I did appreciate Chapter 2, and I feel like it was a very good. I did appreciate Chapter 1 more though. I mean, the OG season, which Rich did return in November, I did appreciate that. And I don't really play Fortnite anymore, to be honest. I don't really play. I mean, I'm going to talk about this in a minute actually, because you guys keep asking me why don't you play Fortnite anymore. And yeah, I mean, there's like 4 things to it, and I don't really play Fortnite anymore to this. Yeah, I mean, very, very good, you know, very good live event. And it was, I think, another live event which I may really think about is actually the Galactic event way back in Chapter 2, Season 4. That was actually very good, 2020. When a Galactus event, it was a very good live event with all, like, you know, Iron Man, like, you know, Galactus like arriving on the island. We see him, like, you know, I do remember it's like, you know, like scary, like I do remember it's like a scary like speck in the distance of like, I do remember on the Chapter 2 Season 4 map, way back in the day, that was actually a very sees like speck of these, like, you know, scary face in the distance. That was actually a very good, you know, live event. But honestly, it was a very good live event. I think another live event I may really think about, it's actually, you know, I may say the Collision live event actually, way back in Chapter 3, Season 2. That was actually a very good live event as well, and it did reach a lot of, like, you know, viewerships, and it did actually, you know, so it did actually reach a lot of views. I feel like the most, like, you know, viewed live event is actually, I can't keep losing my voice every time I speak about it. But I mean, I feel like it was a very good like viewed live event. But I think the most viewed live event, the 2 live events, were the Marshmallow live event, which I think was a very good live event, and the Travis Scott one. So I think Travis Scott and the Marshmallow live event, which was in Chapter 1, Season 7, and then the Travis Scott live event, which was released in Chapter 2, Season 2. And yeah, I mean, hopefully that does answer your question there. These are my, like, you know, 4 fake live events probably ever in Fortnite. So yeah, very good thing. And there's another question, that why don't you really play Fortnite as you so I keep thinking about that, sorry. Why don't you play Fortnite as much as you used to anymore? Okay guys, so I don't really play Fortnite anymore really, and then the last time I played Fortnite was like 8 weeks ago, and I don't really play it anymore, to be honest. I'm not really a big fan of it anymore. I'm totally. There's like four things to it, which I may think is that number one, I feel like Fortnite is trying to get. I mean, I feel like Fortnite sweats in like general, like really getting on my nerves. Three is that people could keep calling me bad in live streams, which I think was kind of a bummer, and people kept like trash talking me every time like trying to live stream, like every time on the chat. People kept on like trash talking me, like rap being stuff, saying like, oh yeah, much game, you suck at the game, rap being stuff. Which should not be happening at all. I mean, obviously everyone has different skill levels. I mean, into the game. If you, if you like, you guys don't care if you're good or bad at the game, you just try your best, and that's all I do. Three is that I keep losing subscribers. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I don't know why people just keep unsubscribing my channels. It's really really weird. And I do keep getting. My viewerships have not been that great this year. Last year was very good. My viewerships on live streams were very good as well, and I've not really been doing that well in viewership like this year. It's kind of weird, but a lot of bad things have been happening this year, like YouTube and things, and yeah, like as you guys thought, it is a very good like art video, man. And another thing I've been like the main reason I've been quitting Fortnite for. It's actually trying to take break off, focus on different games. I'm made to focus on different games now. I think the game that I play now mostly is probably. I'm not gonna say this right now. I might probably say GTA. I think that's the game that I mostly play nowadays. Maybe Call of Duty, maybe Apex, like college friends, every single night, which I think is also a very good thing. And every night they don't go out, I just play that with them, which I think is also a very good thing. I think I'm much better on Apex than I is on Fortnite. I've been grinding out most like 15 kills like per game, which I think is also a very good thing. But I'm fed up with people that keep trash talking me on Fortnite. I don't know why. Like people do. If you guys don't know, like if you're if you've been a long time fan of mine, you guys have been like following my Fortnite videos for very long. I will still make Fortnite like full on Fortnite content videos. But I'm not really been enjoying the game as such anymore, and I don't really enjoy. I don't really enjoy the game anymore as much as I used to be anymore, and I don't really, play it anymore. To be honest, and I just don't really feel like the game's not really that great, and it's not really been doing. I'm not really been doing that much in terms of my kill on me. Because I feel like every time I do remember. In season, I think chapter 2, season 1 or something. That was actually very good. I'm used to. There was like loads of I think that's the season where Fortnite actually introduced like full on bots, and Fortnite actually introduced full on like bots in like chapter 2, season 1. I used to grind at like 30 kills, which I think is also like full on because Fortnite's skill-based matchmaking was nerfed. So yeah, people used to get like siphoned and all that being stuff. People used to get like mad siphoned. Yeah, Fortnite used to add like AI bots, and then people used to grind that like in a bot lobby. People used to grind that like 58 kills. I saw a clip of that on TikTok I think the other week. Where comparing their comparing their kills like to back then to this day. Which is like they had chapter 1, like chapter 2 season 1, and from chapter 5 season 3. I cannot believe the transition in Fortnite. How long it's been. I think Fortnite has definitely reached its peak, and I feel like a lot of my questions do agree with this. I think Fortnite is actually not in itself, but I feel like, sorry guys, I've got really bad hay fever. Sorry if I seem a bit acey in there. But yeah, I think Fortnite has definitely reached its peak, and for being it's not to be like a good game here and there, but like to be a bad game. I think that Fortnite has officially now it's reached its peak, and a lot of my questions do actually agree with this. It is a very very good. It is a triple X sword type story, because as I said to you guys before, I think like video games do actually reach their peak, and a lot of people think. Yeah, I'm not really enjoying the game as I used to be anymore. I used to be like a mad grinder about it, but now I'm mostly taking a break. I'm like focusing on different stuff now. Like I may focus on work. I may focus on different types of stuff, and I'm mainly focusing on how I do my life. And now it's my life's been going, so my life's not been doing that great either. My family life's not been doing that great either as well. So I mean, I probably may think this is a very hard video, like to me, very hard Q&A video to me for me to make. I really hope you guys, really hope you guys, sit back, like me talking like on and me going on, I've been doing last, few months. I mean, I hope you guys really do, get a brief understanding what I've been doing, and it is a very hard, video for me to make in those types of instances. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean these are the 4 reasons that I really don't play Fortnite anymore, because I just don't really feel. I just feel like the game's reached its peak. And a lot of college friends, a lot of my college friends don't really play Fortnite anymore. I mean, some of them have not. Some of them did come back to the game quite recently though. Like throughout, like, I think it was like last time I played was way back in June. So I mean, it's like almost 2 months ago now. Like last time was like 10th of June of like this year. Which is kind of crazy. Do you guys think I should try again? I mean, I don't really know, but I mean, I'm really enjoying Fortnite. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to try Fortnite again, because I don't really know what to do. But I mean, if I'm like busy, that means I won't be able to have time to play it. But I feel like Fortnite has now officially reached its peak to being like a good game here and there, and also again that kind of sucks now. So